welcome to another one of Mark's Whisky Ramblings. AA Gent is the local football club. They play in first class in Belgium, so the Premier League in Belgium, and AA Gent is the local football club because it's my club. I mean, it's the club I am a supporter of because I live in Ghent in Belgium. Now, the supporters of AA Gent are called the Buffaloes. And that is one of the reasons why the whiskey that is being released in honor of this football club is called Smoking Buffalo. Smoking Buffalo, obviously, it's going to be smoky whiskey. They have 5 releases already, and I'm here to present to you the 5th release, which has just been brought to market by Whisky Import Belux and the Bonding Dram, a local retailer and a good friend of mine. They've got 4 previous editions, which contained a Beaumont, a Highland Park, there was also a Lefroy, and then there was also a Lechik. But this time around, this is a bit weird. When I first read this, I thought, something wrong, because the 5th edition of Smoking Buffalo is a Speyside malt. Now, a Speyside malt is not smoky, is it? Well, normally not. In this case, they did something rather special. The 9-year-old Speyside malt that's in here has been given a Islay cask finish. After 9 years of maturation in a bourbon cask, it has been finished in an empty Lefroy cask. Now, as you know, Lefroy from the island of Islay is a very smoky whiskey, so you can imagine that this Speyside whiskey will in fact be smoky thanks to that finish in the Lefroy cask. Cask 38 of a Speyside distillery that will not be revealed on the label. Let's just say that they want to remain anonymous. Well, let me put it this way. The bottling says Ghent first class because Ghent plays in first class in Belgium in the football. But if you say Ghent first class fast enough with a hot potato in your mouth, it will sound something like and then you might be very close to the name of the distillery near Belindalach, enough said. Anyway, the Smoking Buffalo, 9 years old, finish in an Islay cask, bottled at cask strength, 56.7% ABV. So, let's give that a try. It's got a pale straw colour, so clearly a bourbon cask. On the nose, it's a bit weird. I have to tell you up front, when you first nose this whiskey, there's this battle going on between the sweet elements from the Speyside distillery, not the Speyside distillery, but the distillery near Belindalach, the Speysider. This is rather difficult, isn't it? Anyway, this Glenfarclas, let's have it out there. This Glenfarclas is very sweet and fruity. I get some apple peelings. I get some pineapple on the one hand. But on the other hand, the Lefroy cask clearly put down his foot because you've got these big notes of brine, peat. I even get some cod oil, seaweeds, and they are in a headlock. You know, they're not yet. It's not perfectly integrated. It's like smelling 2 whiskies at the same time instead of one single malt. But if you give it some time, to settle down, it does become better. Patience is rewarding in this case. They do get integrated more. Even after a while, I get some vanilla, maybe even some banana. So the fruit does tend to get past the big smokiness and the big Islay influence from the Lefroy cask. Wow. A bit weird, but it works. On the palate then. Good arrival. Not scorching despite the high ABV. It's not burning your throat. Almost, but not quite. So it does not really need water, although I've tried it before and it can take water, it really can. But it does not really need it. It is very spicy though. I get some black pepper, some licorice, ginger, some mustard seeds even. It's quite a salt, big saltiness. It's briny at first, but mid-palate, once the Islay influence has dissipated somewhat, the fruitiness does shine through, making it rather sweet in fact. behind the smoke, there's a big sweetness, very nice. I get some pineapple again, some apple, some vanilla, clearly vanilla, some toffee. It does get quite some lemongrass even. Wow, pretty fruity and pretty complex in fact. It comes in layers. This is quite nice, very nice indeed. Alright, at the very back of the throat there's a slight bitterness as if from grapefruit. Very nice indeed. The finish then. Very long, smoky and sweet. Nice continuation of the palate. Very long. Wow. Like the extra time of a football match. Well, this is certainly a very nice addition to the Smoking Buffalo range, which is locally sold here in Ghent. And I have been told that it's nearly sold out, even though it's only been in the market for a couple of weeks. It's nearly sold out already. It's being sold at around €60, which is quite fair for a 9-year-old single malt with an Islay finish at cask strength. Let's not forget that. So they're almost gone. You can still find them though. There are a couple of pubs near the stadium, the new big Galamco arena where the football matches take place. There are a few pubs in the vicinity of the Galamco arena, and there you can still find it, but I presume you will have to hurry. I'm very happy that I got 2 bottles myself, one to savor, one to save. Smoking Buffalo, always something to look forward to. If only the football were as good as the whiskey, then we'd all be very happy. Yes, AA Gent, you still have a bit of work to do there. Your defense is a bit lacking. The attacks are not quite getting there. You're not creating enough chances. Maybe I should talk to the trainer and offer him a bottle of this and discuss tactics on the field. Oh, what do I know about football? Forget about it. Anyway, a very nice edition. The Smoking Buffalo 5th edition Speyside. I'm sure the Grant's family in Belindelach is not amused. This is almost blasphemy, finishing their Speyside whiskey on an Islay cask. I'm sure the people from Whisky Import Belix and the Bunding Drum will burn in hell for this, but we are very much amused. Thank you very much, and that's all for this Whisky Rambling. Hope to see you again real soon. Until then, Buffalo!